Hello, my name is Chris Edwards. I'm a lecturer at the Open University in the UK, and this is a very brief introduction to some work where we've been developing a pathways model approach to understanding student experience. This is me. An issue with universities increasing the scale at which they operate is the additional choice that we can offer to students creates fragmentation. This can be created in different ways and can complicate our understanding of the student's study journey. The data structure, we believe, is also impacts on that. And so we've taken a step back and created a pathways model, which is a metaphor for the actual student experience based around the diagram on the right. If we, within our database, run a query, look at the study path for a single student, a particular student, then this might be what we see. And this is a typical one. This is a real example. We have 3 modules studied concurrently at the beginning there within the ellipse, followed by another module, and then within the data so far, the student studied 1 more module. The database recognizes this is linked and represents it natively as a graph, but all the data is there and we can toggle to see it, or we can export it to work with elsewhere. So we can also do the same with program of study. And if we actually look at the real data and look at the study steps, we find it becomes very complex very quickly. And if we look at enough study to cover a whole degree, it's visually impenetrable. So we can filter that down and just look at study jumps that have at least 10 students, and this becomes something that we can visually work with a little bit more. We could filter it in different ways if we want to look at different parts or different groups, and then we can also take these data to analyze elsewhere. We've looked at 3 different kinds of area at the moment, a very simple, much more complex, and transitions from year 1 to year 2. We found that the model works very well, people understand it, it's very fast and efficient at querying, it allows us to start to answer the questions that were intractable. And we're working on these other outcomes, one of which is a visual dashboard, and this is a mock-up of what we're working towards, or something like this, with sliders and drop-down menus to be able to filter, and again, look at visually or download these data for further analysis elsewhere. Thank you very much.